Hey everyone, today, I'll review the FGS F127, which is the newest Tier 3 epic frigate in this game. As usual, we'll be going over its stats, armaments, and how it performs, and at the end, I'll give my opinion on whether it's worth getting or not. Here are the fully upgraded stats of the ship. The ship's maximum durability is kinda bad, as it's lower compared to other frigates, but it is only slightly lower than that of the RF Admiral Gorshkov. Its speed and maneuverability are also not very impressive, but it's on a mediocre level. Lastly, its radar range and sonar range are average, like what all the other epic frigates have. Here are the armaments of the ship. The ship is equipped with 3 missiles, 1 cannon, 2 torpedoes, 2 grenade launchers, 7 air defenses, and 1 helicopter. The cannon of the ship, which is the MRPG Koenig, is locked onto the ship and has a maximum damage of 7,800, a maximum range of 13.9 kilometers, and a maximum reloading time of 3.85 seconds. While it is weaker than the Monarch, which is also a German cannon that is used by a lot of players in the game, the damage per minute of this cannon is much higher. However, it can be difficult to acquire its maximum potential damage per minute, as you must ensure that all 3 of its projectiles will hit the target. The ship has 2 air defenses that are locked onto the ship. The first air defense is the Hell's Lasers, a laser defense that has a maximum damage of 49.4, a maximum range of 2.6 kilometers, and a maximum reloading time of 3.50 seconds. This air defense is very similar to the Helios laser in terms of performance, but its performance is hindered by its shorter range. The second air defense is the NASAMS, an anti-air missile that has a maximum damage of 1,300, a maximum range of 3.5 kilometers, and a maximum reloading time of 2.66 seconds. This anti-air missile is more powerful compared to the ones aboard USS Constitution and JS Mogami, but it lacks speed. When compared to other frigates in Tier 3, the firepower of this frigate is quite impressive. While frigates are not typically known for their firepower, this ship's significant arsenal enables it to exceed the firepower of all of the other existing frigates in Tier 3. What's even more remarkable about its firepower is that it even outclasses that of some powerful Tier 3 destroyers such as the HMS Type 83 and USS Constitution. Destroyers are oftentimes more heavily armed than frigates, making it all the more impressive that this frigate can match or exceed their firepower. In addition to its impressive firepower, the ship also has a good anti-submarine capability, which is something not a lot of frigates have. The ship's torpedoes and grenade launchers will deliver a significant amount of damage to a submarine that will effectively hinder or destroy them, making it a very dangerous adversary for any submarine. The survivability of the ship doesn't sound as impressive as its firepower, but it is quite good, as the ship has an excellent amount of air defense to protect the ship from aerial threats, it has a great speed, and it's very maneuverable. However, you still have to be careful when using the ship despite having those advantages, as its durability is the lowest among all Tier 3 frigates. Even other frigates, albeit having less firepower, will be able to seriously damage the ship, as long as they get to strike first. Due to this kind of survivability, you can only fight effectively in mid and long range combat with this ship. At close range, it isn't entirely terrible. In fact, the ship would be extremely dangerous, as it will be able to deliver a lot more damage at this range, but because of its durability issue that I mentioned earlier, it's best to avoid engaging in combat at that range, unless you're certain that you'll be able to take down your enemies without having a higher chance of being taken down by your next opponent. Here are the advantages and disadvantages of the ship. Overall, it's a great ship. The ship has an excellent level of firepower, enabling the ship to hold its own against much larger and more heavily armed vessels. Furthermore, not only that it has excellent firepower, it also has a great anti-submarine capability to counter underwater targets. It's also easy to use and has fewer disadvantages to worry about. With its exceptional qualities, this ship stands out from other frigates and is a true force to be reckoned with on the battlefield, making it very well worth owning. Now, I'll leave you guys a video of the gameplay of the ship for you guys to see how it performs in battle, and that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked this video, and if you all did, please leave a like and subscribe to support me. Thank you so much for watching.